Hey guys, Nabil here. Happy New Year 2025. It's a little bit late, right? We're the 5th today, but I really felt a bit of a burnout lately and I just had to take a few days off. The past few days were just me relaxing and getting ready for this probably very busy year. And in this video, I just wanted to talk about what are the expectations from SNK regarding 2025. And there are plenty, to say the least. Now, before I get started, a gentle reminder to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I drop a new video. And before also we get started, a gentle message from the channel's partners, Big Bad Toy Store. At Big Bad Toy Store, you can get the latest action figures for SNK IPs, including the King of Fighters. I have reviewed some, and they have the exclusivity for some of them in the US. Not only that, but you can get other action figures from your favorite fighting games like Street Fighter, Double Dragon, and even Mortal Kombat. And if you're looking for other action figures like superhero, Marvel, DC, etc., they're all in there. So check the link in the description to get the latest and best prices from Big Bad Toy Store, and they do ship internationally. Alright, let's get to it. 2025, finally we can say that Fatal Fury City of the Wolves is coming out this year. Pretty fantastic. Okay, so as we are about 3 months away, and a half, almost, well, about 3 months and a half away from release, things are going to ramp up. So I am expecting that we're going to get more trailers, more features, and we'll know the final launch roster at least for the game. It's been a little bit quiet. We did get that Gato trailer, which was fantastic, but I believe we're gonna get things are gonna start ramping up. We're gonna start learning more about the other modes of the game, and we're gonna have more trailers for sure. Not sure how this is when it's gonna kick in, but yeah, and probably in the next few weeks it's gonna start getting very busy. Following the launch roster, we'll also probably know before the game releases the full DLC characters for the first season of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Now, we know that Ken and Chun-Li are going to be there, so we're probably going to see them in action before the game releases. Maybe they're I don't know if they're the first DLC characters or not, but we'll talk a little bit later about the Capcom and SNK collaborations. But we'll know the full roster, which, again, the full roster and the 5 DLC characters, and I can't wait to see who are these characters. I'm hoping for Krauser is going to be there somehow. Some legacy characters, some brand new characters. Pretty exciting to be a Fatal Fury fan in 2025. There's also that mysterious tweet and announcement from from Ronaldo, the Cristiano Ronaldo, the famous soccer player, which he said, Cristiano Ronaldo cross Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Believe it or not, sometimes I ask myself, was that really true? Did we see that? Because that's huge. I had so many people who never knew about the game come into the channel and saying, oh, I came here because of the Ronaldo announcement and this game looks pretty cool, maybe I'll check it out. So I guess it's working, but I still don't know what this is. I mean, what kind of collaboration this is gonna be? So they said he is in the game? Is that what he said? A legendary soccer player joining a legendary fighting game. And I'm like, okay, is he like a DLC or something? Or like, again, obviously we'll know the answer very soon between now and the release of the game, which is, we'll see what that is. Speaking always about Fatal Fury City of the Wolves and the release in April 24th, there's also the story about the beta. Now, if you remember, I interviewed Yasuyuki Oda, the game producer, at Gamescom, and he said during the interview, he revealed exclusively that they are working on a beta. So I'm hoping it's still being planned, and if it's the case, we're probably going to hear about it very soon. And I can't wait to play the game again. I haven't played it since Gamescom, and I really miss the high-octane action from that game. It's gonna be big. City of the Wolves is going to be big. Now, other things that we are expecting this year is, of course, the grand finals of the SNK World Tour, and that is going to happen probably in March. We don't have an exact date yet. We don't have an exact location. From some of the tweets we saw, it's probably going to be in the US again. And usually whenever we have that, last time we had like the big reveal for City of the Wolves of the characters and so many things. So I'm thinking that's also going to be the place to announce some new exciting things, right? We don't know what that's going to be, but really looking forward to that. The other thing I want to talk about is there was a major announcement. Probably it is a major announcement. Just a few weeks ago, or a couple weeks ago, it was announced that the formation of the new King of Fighters Studio, KOF Studio, in within SNK, that's going to basically be the studio reviving and working on the classic IPs from the Neo Geo days. And Fatal Fury State of the Wolves is the first game that is under this new umbrella. Now, the King of Fighters 15 is also kind of, because it's the same studio, just got renamed. From what I understood, it's a little bit, still there's not a lot of information. But the fact that there's a brand new studio now working on these new IPs, including the upcoming Samurai Showdown action RPG, I think we're gonna get some announcements regarding that studio. What is it doing? What is it working on? Maybe. I mean, the fact that they just announced that at the end of the year, I'm pretty sure. Logically, we're gonna hear some more about it and understand what this studio creation really means. Is this just a renaming of an existing studio, or is that something else entirely? Now, speaking of the King of Fighters studio, if you look at the website, you see that they have few games in there, and that last one, there's a last hidden thing, and that just, it made me think about so many things. First of all, it is not the Samurai Showdown action RPG, because you can see that underneath it. So what's that mysterious game? Are we gonna get a new announcement this year for a new game, right? For a new fighting game, or a new Neo Geo revival? Now, the King of Fighters 15, I think it's finished. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, in terms of content release, I think this is it. But I'll remind you that last year, Ruffelmonger had an interview with Yasuhiko Oda, and that interview is when Yasuhiko Oda revealed that there's going to be more characters coming to the King of Fighters 15, which ended up being Vice and Mature. But he also said that they have started working on the next generation KOF. And that next generation KOF, or next gen KOF, could mean a lot of things, right? Maybe they already started working on New King of Fighters. I mean, are they going to announce it? I mean, we're still in the King of Fighters 30th anniversary celebration. Maybe this is going to be part of it. But the fact that he said next generation, does that mean like new graphics? Is it going to mean that kind of like Tekken or like Street Fighter would like gonna move past in the future and see older characters? It just so many questions. And with that spot in there, this is the first thing I thought about when I looked at that. I was like, this could be it. This also could be the auto fighting game that the studio said they're working on. We know that SNK now is working on 2 new games that we haven't seen yet. The Samurai Showdown action RPG, we only saw some of the artwork, and it seems from the artwork that it's going to be a Yashamaru-centric game. Pretty cool. And then we have a brand new auto fighting game that they're working on, which again they announced. But during my interview again at Gamescom, when I asked where these games are right now, they were still in the pre-planned like stage. They're still planning. There's nothing. I don't think there are any assets yet. Maybe they're still hiring for those 2 projects. And if you're interested, and you can actually apply at the official SNK website, even if you don't speak Japanese. So I mean, if you want to work for SNK and you're a game programmer or designer, maybe that's your chance. So yeah, there's this again. As I said, it's a bit. I'm not sure what that game is, and hopefully we're gonna know during this year. The other thing that we know for sure is that Evercade is working with SNK on releasing officially licensed SNK games on the Evercade. We don't have details yet, but they've been hinting at it, and they said that SNK games are coming. Now they have an Evercade portable. I don't know how good that is. I haven't tried it, but it's kind of cool that we're gonna get some licensed SNK games for this portable game. Now, honestly, I'm still, when I saw that, I was like, what is SNK and Evercade gonna work on like a brand new Neo Geo console, or something like that? But doesn't seem to be the case. It's more like games releasing on the Evercade portable console. And speaking of portable consoles, there's the Unico portable console for that has official Neo Geo games in it. We talked about that. Hopefully, I'll be able to review that in the near future and tell you all about it. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is the Capcom and SNK collaborations. These things are ramping up to something which we don't know what it is, right? I mean, it all started with the re-release of SNK versus Capcom Match of the Millennium, the awesome, amazing Neo Geo Pocket game that was re-released on the Nintendo Switch, and from there things start picking up. We have re-releases. The latest one coming this year is the Capcom versus SNK and Capcom versus SNK 2 online. are going to be part of the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, which is huge because those games are insane, and to be able to play them with rollback netcode is going to be something. And then we have Mai Shiranui. We had Terry Bogard. Mai Shiranui is releasing probably next month for Street Fighter 6. And of course, we have Ken and Chun-Li coming to Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. And this is just, again, this collaboration is just ramping up. And I hope, maybe it's not 2025, maybe it's but I want to see more hints that we are going to get a brand new versus game or a new collaboration game between these two. I want to see Capcom versus SNK 3 or SNK versus Capcom 2. But again, it just feels that this is, this is ramping up to something. I don't know if it's 2025 is the year we're going to know more, and hopefully we'll get more hints that eventually we're going to get some sort of collaboration down the line, like a game, like a proper game. And I think these collaborations are just going to continue, which are fantastic. But yeah, 2025 seems to be the year for Fatal Fury. Like there's still, these are things that I expect, that realistic expectations, to be honest. And things that I hope for, this is what I want to talk about next, is what I hope for we're going to get in 2025. First of all, I want some announcements regarding some sort of SNK anime. We've been waiting for this for a very long time, so I really hope, we've seen a lot of images, a lot of pictures with Masami Obari at SNK, and we saw so many pictures with Oda-san and Masami Obari, so I'm hoping that means that they're cooking something. Maybe it's gonna be like another anime short or intro, like the King of Fighters 15. Or my hopes, honestly, is that it's some sort of anime to retell the previous story of the previous games, because again, this is the first Fatal Fury game in over 25 years, and us, the hardcore fans, know the story and all, which, by the way, if you don't, better watch the story recaps that I'm doing for Fatal Fury. I have done the prelude to Fatal Fury 1, I've done Fatal Fury 1, and I'm almost done with Fatal Fury 2, so look forward to that. But for people who don't know, it'll be great to have some sort of anime to show, like, what's the story. It'll be really cool. Or a sequel to the Fatal Fury anime movies. But maybe that's a little bit too late. Again, it's been so many years since the last Fatal Fury movie. Probably it's better if this is just like a brand new thing going on. The other thing that I hope for is, as I said, we're still celebrating the 30th anniversary of the King of Fighters. There's still that website with 30 announcements. We've seen some of them are cool, some of them are just collaborations and images and whatnot. But I'm still hoping that somewhere in that website there's going to be something big. Like, again, an anime, a movie, manga, something like that, like a true adaptation that we've been waiting for a very long time. Those again are my realistic expectations as well as my hopes. Again, it's all about Fatal Fury. Rev it up. This year is going to be big for SNK and for us fans of the SNK IPs. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. What are you hoping to see in 2025? Let me know all that and more. And until next time, thank you guys for watching.